Hey, everybody, it's Andrew, and welcome to episode 105 of the Jaguar podcast. In this episode, I'm going to be discussing the two games that were scrapped for the 2020 Jacksonville Jaguars preseason. So let's jump into it. Before we start, stop by the YouTube channel, subscribe to the channel, give you boys some love. We'll be putting out some more episodes soon. I told you I'll also be dropping some merchandise as well. Really looking forward to that. And really looking forward to putting out more episodes and content for you guys. So give me a sub if you don't mind, and stay tuned for more great content coming your way. All right, so the two preseason games that were scrapped, it will be Week 1 and Week 4 of the Jacksonville Jaguars 2020 preseason. That was announced a couple weeks ago. And now a more recent development is the NFLPA. They have voted to scrap the 2020 preseason entirely. And that is not a good situation. COVID-19 has kind of put a lot of things up in the air in terms of sports. The Major League Baseball season was cut back. I think they're only playing like 60 games now. So, that as well as, basketball and hockey. It's just a mess right now. And now, we're losing more preseason games. That's not a good situation for Jacksonville. I think the preseason is really valuable for, rookies and second and third team position, players. So it's not good. And Jacksonville has hired a new offensive coordinator, Jay Gruden. So, now they're going to have to learn a new offense, and that's going to be a challenge, especially without a preseason and putting some of these plays and the offense in place before the regular season. That's very, very important. And now that we can't do that, or it will be limited to a certain extent, that will be a challenge for the coaching staff and for the Jags. It'll be a challenge for Gardner Minshew, who has to, learn a new offense completely.
Just heart and balls, man. Heart and balls.
And, I don't think that he's going to have a problem doing it, but it's just, it's kind of another hurdle that the Jags have to jump over. And another issue is that, the Jacksonville Jaguars organization and the community of, Duval County is losing money now because of those two preseason games getting scrapped. And I believe the Jags were playing Week 1. It was the Carolina Panthers. That's an away game. But the Week 4 game is against the Atlanta Falcons, and that's a home game. So, we're losing money, essentially. The community's losing money. That's how they, make money. The community that is, of Duval County that, lives near the stadium, and, the businesses that are surrounding the stadium, they're losing, money as well. So it's just not a good situation. It kind of adds insult to injury because, as we all know, Shad Khan was taking the London, the games. I think it was 2 games he was going to take to London. So, the Jacksonville Jaguars, would not be playing those games at home. And, that just, it hurts the economy. It hurts the community of Duval County. And now it's like, it doesn't even matter now with COVID-19. They'll be they're only allowing 25% of, or 20%, I believe it's 20 or 25% capacity in the stadium. So I don't think that's going to be a lot of business, or a lot of traffic around the surrounding businesses near TIA Bank field. So it's not a good situation at all. I really feel for the fans and, the business owners in Duval County, because it's just really tough times. And, who knows when we're going to pull out of this mess and kind of return to normalcy. It's just it's a real challenge. I know for me, with my 9 to 5, we're working remotely for the rest of the year. So, who knows what's going to happen with sports. I hope that we don't cancel the preseason, for the sake of the Jaguars as a team. I also hope that, we don't end up having a canceled NFL regular season, right? Because I need some sports. I'm getting tired of staying inside and watching cornhole on TV. It just it gets old after a while. So it's not good, not a good situation. Week 1 and week 4 of the preseason being canceled, and now the NFLPA, like I said previously, is voting to scrap the whole preseason. So stay tuned. More to come. Let me know how you feel about this situation. Leave me a comment on the YouTube video or podcast episode. Come by Apple Podcasts. Leave me a review. That always helps me when I put together these episodes. Subscribe to the channel, like I said. Show your boy some love. Stay away from the coronavirus. Stay healthy. Go Jags, and I'll see you next time.